When Henry VIII died, his body was so bloated and decomposed that his coffin leaked, and stray dogs lapped up the fluids. Imagine the once mighty King of England being reduced to a stench so foul it emptied entire rooms. So how did that happen? Buckle up, because we're about to find out. The Golden Prince. But to understand just how grotesque Henry's end was, we need to rewind to the very beginning, because his downfall is only shocking when you see the height he fell from. Henry Tudor was born on June 28, 1491, and when he became king at just 17, he wasn't the monstrous figure we think of today. In fact, he was the complete opposite. Tall, broad-shouldered, with golden red hair and striking blue eyes, Henry was the poster child for Renaissance royalty. Foreign ambassadors gushed about him, describing his angelic countenance and athletic grace. At court tournaments, he was a champion jouster and an unrivaled dancer, moving with the energy of a man who seemed born to rule both the battlefield and the ballroom. For the people of England, this wasn't just a king. It was almost like having a living god on the throne. Henry's youth was a perfect blend of majesty and charisma, the kind of ruler who embodied strength, confidence, and vitality. The image of him in those early years is so dramatically different from what came later that it almost feels like two different men entirely. And that's where the irony really begins. Because the prince who once dazzled Europe with his charm and vigor would eventually rot away in a body so diseased and grotesque that courtiers had to cover their noses just to stand in the same room. So what happened? The answer lies in one single accident, a moment that would set the course for his horrifying decline.